In this review, we will be taking a look at the ALLDOCUBE Ultra Pad, the first giant 13-inch tablet that also has powerful performance. We also got the keyboard, so pair it up with the tablet and the experience is complete and just like a PC. Unlike the previous tablets from ALLDOCUBE, which use a metal and plastic combination on the back, this Ultra Pad is made of a whole piece of aluminum with processed edges on the frame. Although it's a nice touch to round edges a little bit, I personally still would like the edges to be more refined, so it does not feel sharp in the hand. Then the camera module is also nicely designed with a camera and dual flash besides it. At the front, there's a 13-inch IPS display panel and equal bezels around it. We will talk about more specs later in this review. On one side of the frame, there are the buttons, microphones, and the SD card slot. 4 speakers on the other side, DTS audio effects supported. Then at the bottom, there are the pins and a lock for connecting the keyboard. The pad alone weighs about 709 grams, 1258 grams with the keyboard case. The MacBook Air, the ultimate productivity machine, weighs 956 grams, so I would say it is slightly heavy in the hand. You'd better be prepared. So overall, the Ultra Pad is well designed, and with that size, it indeed deserves the Ultra name. Now, when it comes to performance, it is exciting to see Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 on board. This means the performance has reached a peak among all the ALLDOCUBE lineup. It scored 1.4 million on the Antutu benchmark, which tells us that it is a very powerful tablet. This chip can support many things like running day-to-day tasks, gaming, or the AI features. In this review, we won't try the gaming. It is too big for that, so not many people would do that. As mentioned earlier, it is a 13-inch IPS panel on the top. The resolution is 2.8K, the refresh rate is up to 144 Hz, and the brightness is up to 700 nits. When watching videos, the image is sharp, details are rich. Using it for some daily tasks, the operation is very smooth. There's a pre-applied film on the screen to protect it from any scratches, and it also supports wide vein L1. If you like watching content on the pad, the experience will be very good. This Ultra Pad is also meant for some productivity work, mainly for the PC mode and with the keyboard. There's a dedicated PC mode built into the system. The portal is in the status bar. It is among other settings. The PC mode is just like a Windows PC home screen with icons lined up on the left side and a status bar at the bottom. The best thing about the PC mode is that the size of the app can be adjusted freely. The other thing is that with a touch screen, you can get to every app and setting quicker with a single tap. The other very good implement is the keyboard. It is a one-piece accessory with the piece attached to the pad by magnets and pins. The other piece is the keyboard. This solution makes sure they are connected very strongly. The pad won't come off easily. If you want to do some work, the upper half can fold back to form a stand. It even comes with a touchpad, so basically you don't need to bring a mouse anymore. The overall experience of the keyboard is very good. The key travel is decent, and there are more function keys on the top, 2 being the copy and paste keys, and the other one being the dedicated AI key to call up Gemini AI. One thing to note though, it also supports DP output, so you can connect it to a monitor, cast the things to a bigger screen for even more productivity or immersive visuals. You probably can't live without AI now, as it is everywhere on every device, except Apple devices. So on this pad, you can find the Cube AI in the settings, in the Note app also. In any interface, you can use your voice to call it up by saying, "Hi Kubi." I found that it is very sensitive and it can do many things. Like if you ask him to make a travel plan for you, it can give you either a basic one or a very detailed one if you feed him enough information. On a website, it can capture what's on the screen, then copy the content for further processing, like a translation or creating a note. While in the Note app, it can summarize the content, then place it under the text. Also in the Note app, if you record some voices from a meeting, then the summary can also be generated. There's a dual camera setup here, 13 megapixel at the rear and 5 megapixel at the front. They can meet daily use, of course. Here are the pictures it takes. It has a 15,000 mAh battery, which is massive. You really don't need to worry about battery life much. and it also comes with a 33-watt charger, which can top it up very fast. The ALLDOCUBE UltraPad, as the first Ultra model from ALLDOCUBE, has the performance you want and a big 13-inch display. The design is very much refined with a unibody chassis and a good camera combo. The upgrade in the processor is quite notable, I would say. Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 elevates the experience quite a lot. The AI features and keyboard really boost the productivity for you. So if you're in for a tablet like this, you can't go wrong with this one. Alright, if you like this one, there's a link down below for you to know more. This is Will from Gizmochina. See you next time.